Wake up! This is not just another motivational speech. This is your wake-up call. Right now, as you listen to these words, time is slipping away. Seconds are turning into minutes, minutes into hours, and before you know it, another day has passed. Another day where you could have taken action but didn't. Another day lost in excuses, distractions, and procrastination. But let me ask you this. How many more days will you waste? How many more mornings will you wake up with the same regrets? How many more times will you tell yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? Stop waiting. Tomorrow is a lie. Tomorrow is a trap. The only thing that is real is now. Look around you. The world is moving forward with or without you. Someone somewhere is working harder than you. Someone is chasing their dreams while you're still debating whether to start. Someone is grinding, sweating, failing, learning, and growing. And if you don't wake up now, they will leave you behind. Every second you delay, you are stealing from your own future. You are betraying your potential. You are letting fear and doubt control your destiny. Wake up! Your time is now. This is not just motivation. This is survival. You either take control of your life, or life will control you. No more excuses. No more waiting for the perfect moment. No more sitting on the sidelines. It's time to rise. It's time to fight. It's time to claim the life you were meant to live. Life doesn't wait for anyone. The clock is always ticking. The world doesn't care about your struggles, your excuses, or your fears. It only rewards those who take action. Think about it. How many times have you said, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many dreams have you let slip away because you were too afraid to take the first step? How many times have you watched others succeed while you stood still, wondering, "What if?" The truth is, there is no perfect time to start. There is no magical moment when everything will align in your favor. The only time you have is now. Successful people are not the ones who wait for motivation. They are the ones who take action despite their doubts, despite their fears, despite their circumstances. They don't wait for the perfect conditions. They create them. Think of all the great achievers: Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Muhammad Ali, Oprah Winfrey. None of them had an easy path. None of them had a guarantee of success. But they had one thing in common. They woke up. They stopped making excuses. They took action. And now, it's your turn. What's holding you back? Fear? Doubt? The fear of failure? Let me tell you something. Failure is not the enemy. Comfort is the enemy. Staying in your comfort zone is the biggest mistake you can make. Because every second you spend in comfort, you are falling behind. You have a dream. You have a vision. And deep inside, you know you were meant for more. You know you have what it takes. But knowing is not enough. You must act. This is your moment. This is your time. Chris Gardner was a man who had nothing, no money, no home, and a baby son to take care of. He lived in train stations, homeless shelters, and even slept in public restrooms. Every day was a battle for survival. But despite the struggles, he never gave up. He kept pushing forward. He worked tirelessly as an unpaid intern at a stock brokerage firm, knowing that one day his hard work would pay off. There were days when he didn't have enough food. There were nights when he held his son close, promising him a better future. And then, after months of suffering, he got his breakthrough. He landed a full-time job at the firm. Years later, he became a multimillionaire, owning his own company. No matter how hard life hits you, never stop moving forward. The darkest nights lead to the brightest mornings. If Chris Gardner could rise from nothing, so can you. Imagine failing once, twice, 10 times, 100 times. Would you still keep going? Now imagine failing 10,000 times. That's exactly what Thomas Edison went through when he was inventing the light bulb. Every single time he tried, something went wrong. People laughed at him. They called him crazy. But do you know what he said after failing thousands of times? I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. And then, on his 10,001st attempt, he finally succeeded. The light bulb was born. Failure is just a step toward success. Most people quit after a few failures. But champions, legends, and winners? They keep going no matter what. J.K. Rowling was broke. She was a single mother, struggling to pay her bills. She had written a book, but every publisher rejected her 12 times. They told her it wouldn't sell. Most people would have given up. But not her. She refused to accept failure. And on the 13th attempt, a small publisher finally agreed to print her book. That book? Harry Potter. Today, Harry Potter is one of the most successful book series in history, and J.K. Rowling is one of the richest authors in the world. Rejection is not the end. It's just life's way of testing how badly you want success. Keep pushing, keep trying, your moment will come. A farmer once planted a bamboo seed. Every day, he watered it. He gave it sunlight. He took care of it. But after 1 year, nothing happened. After 2 years, still nothing. 3 years, no growth. People told him to give up. They laughed at him. But he kept watering the seed. Then, in the 5th year, something unbelievable happened. In just 6 weeks, the bamboo tree grew 80 feet tall. Success takes time. Just because you don't see immediate results doesn't mean your efforts are wasted. Keep working. One day, your growth will shock everyone. Nick Vujicic was born without arms and legs. Imagine that. No hands to hold anything. No legs to walk. Most people in his position would have given up on life. But not Nick. He decided that his limitations wouldn't define him. He learned how to write, swim, and even surf. He became one of the world's most famous motivational speakers, inspiring millions with his story. Today, Nick is married, has kids, and lives a life fuller than most people who have everything. Your excuses are nothing compared to your potential. No matter what challenges you face, you have the power to overcome them. Every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion, or it will be killed. Every morning, a lion wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the slowest gazelle, or it will starve. It doesn't matter whether you are a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. Success is a daily race. If you stop moving, you get left behind. The world waits for no one. Wake up and start running toward your dreams. No matter where you are in life, no matter how many times you've failed, your time is now. Backhand index pointing right, get up. Take action. Fight for your dreams. The world doesn't reward excuses. It rewards those who refuse to give up. Rocket, wake up. Your time is now. And now, you've heard the stories. Stories of struggle, of failure, of rejection, of pain, yet every single one ended in victory. What does that tell you? It tells you that success is not about luck. It's not about having the perfect conditions. It's not about waiting for the right time. Success is about showing up every single day, no matter what. Look at your life right now. Are you where you want to be? Are you truly living to your full potential? Or are you making excuses? Are you letting fear control you? Are you sitting on the sidelines while others chase their dreams? Because here's the truth, you only get one life. You don't get a second chance to live today again. You don't get to rewind time and fix your mistakes. But you do get to make a decision. Right now. The decision to wake up. The decision to fight for your dreams. The decision to stop letting doubt, fear, and procrastination steal your future. Think about it. Every great success story started with a decision. A decision to keep going when things got tough. A decision to rise when everything was falling apart. A decision to believe when no one else did. You have that same power. No matter what has happened in your past, no matter how many times you have failed, no matter how impossible your dreams may seem, your future is still in your hands. But only if you act. Only if you take that first step. Because if you don't, nothing will change. If you keep waiting for the right moment, you'll wait forever. If you keep telling yourself, one day, that day will never come. If you keep dreaming but never acting, your dreams will die with you. You don't want that, do you? So let this be the day. The day you stop making excuses. The day you stop doubting yourself. The day you look in the mirror and say, enough is enough. My time is now. Because at IS now, there is no tomorrow. There is no waiting. It's now or never. So stand up. Take that first step. Chase your dreams like your life depends on it. Because in many ways, it does. The world belongs to those who take action. Will you be one of them? Fire, wake up. Your time is now. Fire.